the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Tell them it's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Turn up, turn up.
We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Bougie Show. I am Zay the DJ. My guest in front of me is a veteran in the game. She's been requested so many times by our viewers to join the show. This 5'3" lady is known to drive these suckers crazy for love. Coming out of San Antonio, Texas, and repping Los Angeles, California at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth is here. This event was completely booked out when this performer responded to the invite. I told the crew we have to get her on, and that's what we did. It's showtimes, ladies and gents. The one and only Chloe Amour is in the building.
Hi everyone, I'm Chloe Amour and I'm 5'5".
And where the hell did I get 5'3" from?
I don't know. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I had to correct.
You're 5'5".
Yeah.
With shoes on or
I mean,
without
I'm
shoes
short, but like I'm 5'5".
When I prepare for your interview, you have these sites and they say, okay, this is the bio of the person. So
yeah, not everybody has correct bios about me.
Just like I interviewed somebody earlier today and they said they had a bachelor's degree. She said, I never went to college.
I'd want that in my bio.
What do you do?
Look smarter.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for
having me. They're going to be happy to see you. They have requested for you several X amount of times.
I'm so flattered because I didn't know that.
Yes,
until
of course. They want to know who you are. They want to hear you
Yeah.
speak. I know you've done other interviews, but they're going to find out who you really are today.
Yeah, I'm back to doing interviews since I'm back in the business officially.
Oh, you took a break?
I took like a 5-year hiatus.
Ooh, what were you doing during the 5 years?
The first year it was just nothing. I was just kind of a mental health.
You were chilling, spending your money?
2019, I was just taking a mental health break. So I actually checked myself into a wellness center the first 3 months. And then the rest of the time was just kind of reflecting. And then starting in 2020, I did work the first 3 months only with 2 certain companies. It was kind of like an exclusivity thing where I was independent. I was reached out to directly and I said okay to it. Because I did plan on coming back in 2020. I just wanted to take a year off. And then the pandemic happened. And then the industry went in they weren't working for 7 months, I guess. I got used to doing OnlyFans. And then I also had a serious relationship, a sugar daddy situationship. So, the 5 years just kind of passed pretty quickly.
When you say sugar daddy, meaning somebody of older age?
Yes.
Okay. And they catered to your needs? Is that fair to say? As far as financially?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
and how long did that run last?
Since 2019.
And when did the run end?
February of this year.
Oh, wow. You had a good stretch. And why did it end?
I just felt like I couldn't give them what they wanted. They wanted to get married and have a kid, and they already had 2 kids and were divorced, and their kids were closer to my age. And I'm a child of divorce, and I take that very seriously. And I just felt like in the beginning, I was very gung-ho. I wanted all those things, and they weren't ready for it. And then I felt when they were ready for it, I didn't want that anymore. So I felt like it was better just to, not be together. Because I don't think that's fair.
So you called it off?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you let the money go?
I did. I had a black card. Yeah. I kept the black card for memory, though. I did. It's the metal one.
So you get to keep the card, but he cut off the, transaction.
They cut off the credit line.
Wow.
Had to get back to working.
Wow. Is that real, huh?
I'm very fortunate and I'm very grateful for the experience. I love that person still, but I just don't think it's fair for me to stay in a relationship that I can't give them everything that they want,
Does a person that you give your time and energy to, do they have to be beneficial to you as far as financially, or?
I have been asked this question a lot. I feel like I didn't grow up with money, and my mom was a single mom. My dad cheated on her, didn't help her out financially, and she grew up in the projects, and then we grew up middle class, and so you work really hard for your money. So if I'm going to be dating somebody, they need to be making at least the same that I do, if not more, because I do feel like security is important to me, and I think that's just
financial
from my,
security.
That's just from my like childhood trauma. But I'm not going to be like busting my ass working and then you don't do shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, they have to be equal. At least the minimum requirement is equal amount of like income as I am. But I prefer more.
Clearly.
Yes.
Are you around a lot of financially well-off individuals?
Like in the dating world,
Yeah.
or
I mean, just when you step out. When you step out. The events that you attend.
I would say so. I mean, you know, because like in the industry, right, we all kind of make like similar incomes. Some people make more, some people make less, but I mean, we all make similar. And then when I'm out and about, like, yeah, like, I mean, yeah, I am around financially, what'd you call it?
Financially
well off people.
Well off financially,
yeah,
yes.
I would say so. But I mean, that doesn't mean every single person that I'm friends with makes a lot of money, you know?
You say friends.
Yeah, or yeah, friends.
How about
I
the
won't
people you're
date a
interested
guy
in?
if he makes less than me. I just won't do that. Yeah.
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
What if they make a lot of money? I mean, where they're financially, they're okay, but they just don't make more money than you. So, like,
I'm not a sugar mama.
You know, what if they don't not asking you for nothing, but they just
How are they going to be able to buy me like diamonds
So
or
it's
take
okay.
me on a 5-star trip
It's time
or
to stop the fuckery.
scale dinners? Like, you know, what if they want to buy me Chanel? I mean, you know.
So,
They got to be able to buy me Chanel.
what about a young buck that can blow your back out, which the sugar daddy can't do? What about that?
Physical touch is like on the bottom of my love languages. There's 5 love languages, and that's like the last one, like the least important to me is physical touch.
Oh, okay.
So for me, the first one is quality time, like in this order: quality time, receiving gifts,
It is time to stop the
acts of
fuckery.
service,
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
words of affirmation, and physical touch. Those are the 5 love languages, and then that's the order of the most important to me. So quality time is the most important. Like, money comes and goes, but I feel appreciated and I feel loved when somebody gives me flowers or candy or Chanel,
Miss Amour.
house, I don't know,
Miss Amour.
car.
Miss Amour.
Yes.
If in order for somebody to give you financial time, give you quality time,
Yes.
that requires that in order for them to do that, that means they can't be handling their business on the other end, unless
That's
they're just
what's
the owner.
really hard.
Okay.
That's why that's why a lot of my relationships have not worked out, is because I need lots of attention. I'm not clingy, but I've gotten used to being in this industry, having lots of attention. And yes, if I'm dating somebody who's very successful, makes lots of money, they don't always have time for me,
And you can accept that.
and I get frustrated. So
Sounds like you
that's
want your
probably why
cake
I'm
and the
still
icing.
single. I think,
Is that fair
I
assessment?
guess. Sure.
Okay, but that's not reality though.
I'm
You gotta
that's
play
probably why
ball.
I'm still single.
You're single because you want to be single. You're not single because you can't find a significant other. Is that fair?
I guess so.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So,
Sure.
I mean, I appreciate
I don't
you.
want people to get the wrong impression of me.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
I think I'm just traumatized from my
From being what?
childhood,
spoiled? Oh,
where
okay.
my dad just fucking didn't pay for shit, and I saw my mom, you know, struggle, and she was like never home, and I just don't ever want to be in that situation, you know. So
All right, let's start the interview because you just
that
went
not
to
the
no, that has
interview?
nothing. No.
oh God, okay.
Well, I want to something we talk about, because I know like with a lot of guys, they're like creepy and they ask these questions when they're interviewing adult performers, like when did you lose your virginity and things like that. But we
Okay.
haven't done this in some time, and actually we've gotten away from it. And it's when we discover that a performer a now performer has lost her virginity at 18 years of age or older, we applaud them for that because we want to encourage people to be a little bit more mature and not be peer pressured into giving their virginity because you only have it once and losing their virginity.
Right.
And a lot of performers that I've interviewed, they lose their virginity at a younger age. And you being somebody that lost over 18, we applaud that.
Thank you. I was like, you knew that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. So
I was 18.
yeah, because I have a daughter myself, and 13, 14. I understand people lose at different times, but if you hold on to it as long as you can.
You want to know how I was able to hold out that long?
Listening.
My mom scared
The
me
living
to
crap out
death.
of you?
Yeah, she was like, I'm going to kill you.
If you open your legs to a guy?
Yeah, so I was in middle school, and she walked in on me shaving my,
Cootie?
Yeah,
Okay.
and she freaked out. The only reason I was doing it is because, when you're in gym class, you have to, get naked in front of other
Right.
people. And so I was like, I don't want hair down there. I don't want hair on my legs. I don't want hair under arms,
Right.
So I was shaving in the bathtub, minding my own business, and she walks in, doesn't knock, and then she's like,
She doesn't knock?
She's like, only promiscuous girls do that. I didn't even know what that meant. I was like 11 and or maybe 12. I don't know. It was between the age of 11 and 13.
Okay.
But point being, she was just like, we don't talk about sex. You're not allowed to have sex. And so I knew 18 years old, I'm an adult. I don't have to do what my parents say. And so I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to
18's
finally
not
lose
an
my
adult.
virginity. Legally, you're an adult at 18. So it's like she can't tell me what to do anymore,
What's your nationality?
I get asked
Or
this all the time.
ethnicity?
I literally got asked this earlier
Okay.
today. I get asked this every day.
Okay.
That I know of is Mexican, Spanish, and Cherokee. But I don't know if that's entirely true. That's just based off what my mom says or thinks. I have a DNA test that's been sitting in my house since May that I have not gotten the swabs, but that I know of is Mexican, Spanish, and Cherokee, from what I've been told.
You lost your virginity at the age of 18.
Yes.
Do you think that 18 is too young to be an adult performer?
Yes.
Okay, I agree with that also.
There's no way I would ever, even when I got in, I was 22. I still felt young at that age coming in. And then I remember there's girls with my agency who were 18, who were 19, who were 20, who were 21. I was like, there's no way I would have been able to do it at that age. No way.
Yeah, plus no 18-year-old should be in a room with a 30, 35-year-old man and, not being, mature enough to understand the
I
situation.
feel like nowadays the generation, they're just kind of growing up faster, because I felt like I was just more innocent, even though I wasn't innocent.
Did you get beatings when you were young for being disobedient, stuff like that?
Yeah.
You got beat? Well, it was different times, so we all got beatings.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, different ways. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll lighten it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
she scared me. I mean, obviously, I didn't have sex till 18. So one time she left a Bible outside my door. It was weird. But it,
They come from what? Christian, Buddha?
I mean,
Islam? What?
She's not crazy religious or anything, but she was just kind of trying to make a statement. It was funny because I had a boys sleep over in my room, but we didn't have sex because I knew I was not allowed to do that. But she knew I had a boys sleep over, and so in the morning when I'm opening the door, there's a Bible sitting outside my bedroom door, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even have sex. You're tripping. You're going crazy.
You still talk to moms?
Yeah. We have
Okay.
a good
That's
relationship.
great.
Before I got into the
want
industry, I
children?
told both my mom and my dad about it.
You want children?
I would like to, yes.
What kind of job did you have prior to adult films?
A lot. Different ones.
What how were you able to move to California on your own? I'm just curious about that.
I was working in LA doing porn for 2 weeks, and then I said I'm not going back. I made enough money to be able to do that within the first 2 weeks of me working in the industry.
Did posing for Playboy before your adult film career help the transition to crossover?
Yes. I was very naive when I did Playboy because I literally thought, oh, you can only see the naked pictures if you have a membership. No, they people leaked those pictures for free. So a bunch of people where I lived found out. And then this was back when like Model Mayhem was like more of a thing. And so I had created a profile, put the Playboy pictures on there because that was the first and only professional shoot I had ever done.
Right.
And immediately within the first month after doing that, porn agency contacted me, and then I figured like, oh, well, maybe I'll just only do like nudes or like solo, maybe girl, and then they're like, no, you'll make more money doing boy girl scenes. And then I told myself, I was like, I'm already naked on the internet. Like, what's the big deal if I'm gonna have sex on camera? And so, yeah, it did make it easier. I don't think if someone said, do you want to do porn, I would have been like, no. But I also did like stripping for 6 months. So I think a combination of like being a stripper, exotic dancer for a little while, and then, you know, posing nude, it was kind of like a combination of like, okay, you know. And I was promiscuous.
You were promiscuous?
I wasn't like
after you lost your virginity?
I wasn't like out there about it, like, ooh, you know, but I was kind of like a closeted freak. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
After you lost your virginity?
Yeah.
You started to explore your sexuality. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. I read in an interview that your very first scene was POV and that the viewer could see your innocence fading away. That is a reality for your ass. Like, to me, when I read you say that, that was a real reality that you said. I thought that was a real moment of truth.
Yeah.
That you said that you could see you losing your innocence during that shoot. Did you say that?
Yeah.
And go ahead, floor is yours.
I feel like the first shoot I ever did, I feel like I was very like deer in headlights. It was weird because some of it was solo, and then some of it was kind of like they had like a niche where it was like public nudity stuff where you would like, you know, be in a public place and like flash your tits or like start to like rub yourself. And then at the end of that trip was gonna be like the actual like my first boy girl scene.
Okay.
But like you were saying, right, an 18-year-old girl like hooking up with a 35-year-old whoever doesn't know the person from X, Y, and Z. It was like, here I am, 22. There's this like older man in the room. I'm like, you know, he's handing me fucking cucumbers to put up my whatever.
Yeah.
I said no. I was like, I didn't know I signed up to put like vegetables and fruit in my. So that was like, I was very much caught off guard. So
the real reality of how they can take advantage of you that fast, was that?
Yeah, I mean, I said no to it. I was just like, that was not what I was told I was gonna do. I still have never done that. I'm not against it. Like, I don't judge anybody for it, but it's just like, that's not my thing, you know?
Are you by yourself? Like dealing with in the industry? Like, do you stay isolated? Are you an introvert? Or do you have peers? Like, how do you go about doing your stuff?
I think I'm like very much in between. I think in the very, very beginning of my career, I was more social because I was like a party girl. So I was going to a lot of events and like I'd be out like drinking, socializing, things like that. And then I haven't drank in 7 years. So when I got sober, I became more introverted. And I'm already like more of a private person that it's like, you know, I don't want everybody knowing my business because in this industry, you know, people talk. But now that I'm back, I'm more social and more open because I do realize like the fans or people who watch my content, like they want to get to know me, and I haven't always really given them that opportunity. And I think also from being gone so long, you know, I want to go about it in a different direction.
You smoke weed?
I'm in between. I smoke weed recreationally.
Okay.
Yes.
What else you do? That's it?
Am I allowed to say that on here?
Well, you're not shooting up
I do
heroin,
shrooms sometimes.
Okay, all right, you'll be all right.
Because I'm trying to think of the things that are legal now.
So you don't, but you cut drinking off, but you do shrooms. It's interesting.
I do it sometimes, and I don't do it in, like, I just do it sometimes.
So you don't urge for a glass of wine, or if you're going out social gatherings, you don't know?
No.
Why? Because you feel like alcohol makes you do things, takes you out of character?
Alcoholism runs in my family, and it got to a point where it was just very dangerous for me, and it wasn't fun anymore.
I get it. I understand.
Yeah,
that.
it's more like a health
I get it.
decision.
Chloe Amour joining us on the Bougie Show.
Because she's a bougie girl.
Yes, you are a bougie girl, goddammit. Is it true that you never performed oral sex prior to joining the adult film industry? That is true.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you consider yourself to be a headhunter now?
It's time to
You
stop
caught it.
No
Go ahead.
complaints.
No complaints.
I give really sloppy blowjobs.
You're a
And
spitter?
I can thank the industry for that. Yes.
You lick testicles and all that too?
Yes.
Okay.
Ball
Do you take
sucking.
Are you fond of it? Like,
I love playing with spit. You work in this industry and you experiment and you learn things about yourself and it's like I don't know. I naturally have like a gag reflex and it helps me produce a lot of spit and then the fans just love me playing with the spit. So
What's your favorite thing to do while performing oral sex? Do you like to caress the testicles? Do you like to
I like to make
juggle
eye
them?
contact.
So you like to
And
see
like
you
do
sucking
streamers.
the soul. Okay, got you.
Sucking the
Sucking the soul out of them. That's is that not a fair assessment? Or
I'll take that.
okay, all right. Have you ever sucked the soul out of somebody?
Suck the soul out of you.
Were you seen like they get like you drained them? I'm sure you have, because you're a veteran.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would think so, yeah. They start shaking.
A man shakes?
They start shaking.
Wow, I've never had that. Will you shake? Wow.
Yeah.
The girls look crazy when I tell them I don't eat vagina.
You know what? I don't knock
You
you,
don't knock
for
that?
it because I didn't give a blowjob till 22.
so you understand.
So I didn't want to put that in my mouth because I knew you pee from there. So I never expected oral from the guys that I was having sex with. Because I would tell them straight up as like, I'm not going to go down on you, so you don't have to go down on me. It didn't mean that they still didn't want to, but I just didn't want them to feel like, oh, fuck, like, she's not going to go down on me. So I understand where you're coming from. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, so. Like, I don't, like, even for me, like, I don't have to have oral to enjoy myself. If that makes sense.
So you can date a guy that doesn't eat your vagina.
Yeah.
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 I've had other women say they can't, but
I've heard that too. Yeah.
I think they just, if you're truly in love with somebody and they don't want to do that, I think you kind of, you respect it. You accept it because you love them. What's the first thing you learned about performing oral sex on another human being?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You said human being, so it's like, okay.
Male or
Vagina
female?
and-
It's two different things.
Yeah.
Is the woman harder to satisfy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Physically or mentally or both?
Both. Yeah. Guys are more physical,
Yeah.
because you can tell that, okay, he's getting hard, it's building up.
Mm-hmm.
With a girl, you're not sure. You're not sure, like, if it's, like, is she enjoying it? Like, am I looking it right? Does it feel like anything? You're not sure.
You lick the booty too?
Girls, I will
Okay.
do.
You don't do
Guys,
men?
Sorry.
Why
no.
don't you clean, man? I already know the answer.
I have. I just, like, if I
That's your
get
thing.
asked, I'm like, no.
Why do women play games? You look like you play games. Do you play games?
Like video games?
No.
Like arcade
No,
games?
Miss
Like
Amour.
board
No,
games? I
no.
play board games.
I feel like somebody's acting like a square, but they're really not. Why do you play games?
What do you mean? What kind of game?
Dating games, relationship games, intriguing
Like trivia?
games. No, not trivia. No. Why do you guys play with the mind? Why can't y'all just be upfront? And why does it always have to be the challenge?
Why do y'all play with the mind? I don't like games.
You don't like games?
Like mind games.
So you don't like games. You're a straight shooter.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're dealing with a man and you take a liking to the man, but you feel like this man might be a player or this man might be full of shit.
Yeah.
All right, so you said, okay, I'm going to show him that I'm the true player in the situation. That's playing games. Instead of being honest and telling him, hey, listen, I feel like you're not being solid.
Yeah.
You decide to play the game. Why do women do that?
Well,
You want to eat watermelon? Go ahead.
personally, I'll call them out on it. And if they still want to deny it, then that's when, if the opportunity presents itself for me to be in a
Straight?
situation
Okay.
where making them jealous, I might give into it. But honestly, I don't like playing games, and I really like I want to avoid guys like that.
Were you like that younger? Did you have the same mentality that you have now? Like in your 20s?
Like, what do you mean?
Like you don't like playing games. In the 20s, would you entertain playing games, or is it now?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So in your 20s, you would play the game.
I was promiscuous.
Oh, okay.
I fucked roommates, cousins, brothers. Like,
I mean, I get that. I've heard that before. I've heard that. You
hurt my feelings, and you're whoever.
Oh, you were petty.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've definitely heard that. Yeah, I remember the person who told me she was petty like that.
Yeah.
Like she would sleep with your brothers just to get back at you. Would you do that?
Yeah, I best friends, roommates, cousins, brothers. Yeah. I don't do that anymore.
You
I haven't done that in a long time.
clearly. You ain't got time.
It's funny because when I got into porn, I didn't do that shit anymore. Yeah. I was doing that prior to porn.
I get it.
Between 18 and 22.
Best way to make you orgasm?
Clit stimulation.
That's what I've heard. Through penetration or through outside looking in?
So if they're going down on me, it would be clit stimulation. But if we're doing penetration, then missionary and doggy are my favorites.
Do you teach? Are you willing to teach a man how to eat your vagina the way to your liking?
Maybe if we're married, I'll.
Well, you married him before he would know how to eat vagina, so that's saying a lot right there.
But yeah.
So you would do it.
Like if we're married, sure, I'll tell him.
If a man, but really, you should take heat. You should embrace that, right? The fact that you dealing with a man that, man, wow, he ain't around here just sucking and licking vagina, and now here he is and he wants to do it with me. Well, shouldn't you embrace that? I would think, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've had guys, be like, how do you like it? How do you want it? What do I do? And I'm just like, oh, I don't have to do anything. I just want to fuck. Like, I don't need to have oral. I prefer penetration, to be honest.
We got goddamn bona fide freak in the building.
A bona fide freak in the building.
That's what a Hitachi's for,
I've heard about.
Since I'm a clit stimulation.
I've heard about the Hitachi. Did you inform anybody
we
you'd be
used
joining
that
us?
earlier today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, for the shoot.
What kind of shoot was it?
It was girl.
You want to say who that performer was you performed with?
Yeah, she's an OG. Her name is Vicky Chase. It was actually our first time.
Oh yeah, I know Vicky.
Together.
I didn't meet her, but I saw her at Exotica last year.
Yeah. It's out of all this time, it's our first time. Yeah, super sweet, very easygoing. It was flowed we were the time was going by too fast. That was how easy it flowed. You know what I mean? Because you know how I had to be here at a certain time. Yeah.
So she was sucking?
She was what?
You were sucking?
Both of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long did that
Different
go?
areas.
How long did that last? Different areas, meaning the booty to the vagina and back, vice versa.
Like here.
Oh, do women suck breasts like men do? Or is there a different level of aggression?
It depends. I don't like being bitten there.
Your nipples bitten?
Yeah.
I've never bitten a woman's nipples. Why would you bite somebody's nipple?
I don't know.
That would hurt. Well, unless you
Some people like nipple clamps.
No.
I don't.
What turns you on the most?
I do like tip play, but I just don't like sucking and caressing and squeezing is fine, and spreading my ass is good.
You're bisexual?
I wouldn't date a girl.
Okay.
But I'll hook up with a girl.
What do you look for in a man as far as physical attributes?
His mind.
Well, that's not physical, Miss Amour.
Humor.
Okay, so you pay attention to the personality.
Yes.
So you don't, but you still have to. There has to be a candy in there, right? There has to be something you would be willing to lick before you even get to the conversation.
Physical attraction is trouble. You're talking about guys that play mind games. All of the ones that know that they're physically attractive play games, and I don't got time for it. It's always been trouble. Anytime I've ever talked to somebody, been considered dating somebody that I'm initially physically attracted to before I've gotten to know them, doesn't work out, it's trouble. Because then they always have an issue with my career when they knew from day one what it was. And then when I try to call them out on them doing whatever they're doing with other people, oh, well, God forbid I'm doing it's because what you're doing, I'm allowed to do that. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know.
You say you cut sugar daddy off at February?
Yes.
So you're not dating or anything like that right now?
No.
Are you lonely?
Single. I'm not lonely. I mean.
Could you still get your rocks off?
Yeah, I'm working all the time.
Right. But that's different than relationship, intimacy. Okay.
I shouldn't have to for free. So that's what Hitachi's for.
How often do you use it?
I guess when I have a day off.
Oh, so you won't get your rocks off before you go to a shoot?
Not before I go to a shoot. Maybe after, but it depends how long of a day it is.
When's the last time you took a male performer home with you?
You know what's funny is I usually don't do that. It was my second year in the industry. Because when I got into the industry, I was in a relationship. So he couldn't handle it. It became a very toxic relationship.
Sure.
So then second year in the industry, I was single. And there's 2 different male performers that I had kind of talked to. And both of it ended up being drama. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to date in the industry. I'm not going to fuck around with anybody in the industry on the side or outside of work or anything. Mm-hmm. I came back. The one time, right? It's been so many years. Mm-hmm. I considered it. I allowed it to happen. This was like back in July. It was drama. So now I'm back to like no more industry, guys.
When you wake up during the day, what's the first thing you think of after brushing your teeth and do all that? What do you do?
Okay, so I brush my teeth, wash my face. I look at my messages and my emails, social media. Take the dog for a walk. Go to like a fitness class. I'll go run errands. Sort of.
Okay. What do you do? Yoga or some shit?
I work out without feeling like I'm working out. So yeah, I'll do yoga or like dance or like hiking.
Are you flexible?
Yes. I've been told I'm flexible, so yes.
Are you still eating? Are you still only eating out at 4 to 5 star restaurants?
If they're gonna take me out on a date.
No. See, there you go, referring back to
McDonald's.
people spending their money on you. I'm saying for you.
Like, yeah, why not?
So that's what
I don't
you do.
need to do that every
What'd
night.
you spend your money on?
Bills.
We all do that. What do you spend your money that you have extra in your pocket on?
Trips.
Mm.
So
By
yeah,
yourself?
nice restaurants.
You ever
I'll take
treated
my
a man
family
you
on
ever
trips.
You ever treated a man to a trip?
Not a trip, but maybe like dinner. And we're like in a relationship.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
Tell you why.
I'm
It's
not
okay
gonna
for them
pay
to take you
his
on a trip X, Y, and Z, but you'll go treat them to a lobster and steak. You think that's a fair exchange?
Like, give him like Gucci for his birthday or something, or Christmas.
But you want Gucci during the week, maybe on Monday or Tuesday.
That's the thing. That's the thing is like, I don't expect gifts. That's the thing. Is like, you're showing me by initiating giving me a gift that you're interested in me. I'm not expecting it. Does that make sense?
But there's times when you give women things. Okay, now you're saying this when there is intimacy involved, or prior to intimacy. Like, okay, for instance, for a guy, if I wanted your not to use myself, but just somebody of myself, like not me literally, but if I wanted your undivided attention, do I need to buy you things to get your undivided attention? Do I need to show you by how I spend my money and my time with you? Or can I just say, hey, listen, this is game 101. Baby, this is the pimping I'm giving you. Are you with it or not? That ain't going to work for you, right? Okay, all right. So clearly, I see that clearly, right? Okay, so you need to see action, right?
I'd rather you be the nerdiest fucking guy and you gave me a nice gift than say all of whatever you just said and you're like the hottest person on earth, because that's
But what if you could take that? I'm about to go on my Larry June shit, Caesar. All right, okay, all right. Chloe Amour joining us. I really love this.
Looks fade.
They true indeed, especially for women.
Mm-hmm. That's
so
why
you know that, okay?
Gotta get it while I'm young.
Oh, now the truth is coming out.
Yeah, no, looks fade for both. Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have more to offer than just my looks.
And you can't take Louis with you when you're in that casket. So it comes down to what?
That's probably why I've never bought a Louis myself.
But you will let somebody else buy it for.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
You about to maybe jump up in the sky. Honest. No, I appreciate you being honest, because I've had a lot of honesty today, and I appreciate you finishing it. I appreciate you putting the icing on the cake, and I appreciate you feeling comfortable enough to share that with me. Because at first
sweets.
you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
What's your
dessert.
favorite sweet?
Chocolate.
We haven't even gotten to the adult film industry talk yet. We over here talking about chocolate. I can go into that too, but
I had
wow.
some chocolate like this week already.
Yeah?
So,
Was it
no names. Should
was
I
it
say names?
BBC chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was
Why
yesterday.
can't you say the name?
I don't know if we're like so.
Yes, you're
I don't
allowed.
know if we're no like
Oh, before the scene comes out.
for the I don't know if we're allowed
But
to
you can
talk
say the
about
performer
it.
you worked with. Why can't you say that?
And that was what was crazy too. I've known him forever, but like we had never worked with each
What'd he
other
look like?
before. I'll just say his name. It was Isaiah Maxwell.
Oh, that's the homie. He
Yeah,
been on the
yeah,
show. Yeah,
yeah.
we talked about him all day.
Yeah.
With other performers. So you enjoyed that?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
It was very sensual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you do it at? Where'd you perform that scene at?
What do you mean? In California?
No, where? Like a hotel?
Oh, no.
A bed, a
mansion.
park? Okay, I was just a mansion. Okay, gotcha. I just had to ask.
They have a big budget.
A big budget? Who was the company? Can you say that?
No.
Okay. I
See,
got
that's
you.
the thing.
I got you.
We're
I got
not
you.
allowed to
Hey,
talk
I'm not
about
gonna
it.
stress you. I'm not gonna stress you. You've been getting money for a while. What do you do with that bread?
Now that I'm older, I have invested it and I have been trying to save it. Yeah, because I would like to buy a house one day and would like to invest.
You could
in
have bought a
property.
house already. I've done
Yeah,
my research
I
on
know,
you. Like,
but,
let's keep
like,
it real.
I was young and just living a fast life and wasn't
you was
really
throwing
like.
that money away. And
Yeah,
I bet
I
you ain't
was
spent
throwing
none
it
of it
away
on
on
no
like
man.
5-star trips.
And none on a man.
Special occasion if we were in a relationship.
Yeah, if it's your birthday, I'll buy you a Gucci
birthday,
wallet, but that's about it.
Christmas, Valentine's Day.
I had a young lady in here say she bought a vacation, Airbnb, flights, everything to Japan, and the dude broke up with her right before. Is that why you don't do that? You got
Probably
savage
why.
written all across your eyes. Did you ever get your vagina molded? I read that you envisioned that happening one day.
You know, I think that was like an in-process
Mm.
thing before I took break, but no, I haven't yet.
I haven't pulled up your scene, so I don't know.
I haven't. No.
Okay.
I haven't. I'd be open to it, but I haven't.
Is your vagina? Because I have not
It's
seen
tight.
your vagina. I don't know if it's tight. I will
It's
probably
tight
never
and-
find out if it's tight. But I'm asking you, how does it look?
It's brown on the outside and pink on the inside. Still looks the way it was back when I was 18.
Okay.
So
You still conduct Kegel exercises for the kitty cat?
I should. I do
So you
sometimes.
stopped?
I do sometimes.
So you feel like it's tight? 'Cause
I
if
feel
you
like
feel
I'm
like it
doing
was
it
a loose.
right now.
Wait, say that again.
I feel like I'm doing it right now. Just
Okay, I don't know how to process that. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, I got you.
Because I do have to pee, so I'm kind of Kegling it right now.
I thought you peed before, so we had this.
did,
I'm
but-
over here drinking wine, and you barely touched the water. Come on, we got to be an adult. All right, are you still urinating on dudes? I read that you really enjoy it.
That was
It
like
is time to stop the fuckery.
That's fuckery. Go
one
ahead.
thing that people will learn about me, and you can ask people. I do have to pee a lot. Like I probably shouldn't have. I should not drink this anymore.
No, don't drink
Yeah.
it. Eat the watermelon.
I'll
Let's
pee
suck
on-
up the
I'm gonna
liquid.
pee on myself.
Don't pee on yourself.
I
Because
don't
you're
know if
going to
I'll
go out
make it
bad.
all
You'll
the
be the
way
first
through.
performer to
I might
ever.
have to take a break.
You cannot.
I might have to. I'm being honest. To go back to your question.
Are you still urinating on dudes?
No, that was like a one-time, like spontaneous thing. Although when I was in Florida, there was a director on set where it came out that he likes golden showers, and he was totally willing to do like trade with me, but like not keep the content. Like that's how much he likes golden showers. So it might be something in my future that I'll start doing again. But the first time and only time that it happened, it was just some guy that I was out partying with, and we skinny dipped in the pool. Then we went to go take a shower, and I told him I needed to pee, and then he literally squat down and opened.
And you peed in his mouth.
opened his mouth. But that was back in my party days too, so I was drunk. So, but yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not knocking you. I'm knocking him. You tweet a lot about ordering DoorDash. Have you ever been recognized by a driver, or did you tell them? Do you tell them just to ring the bell and leave it at the door?
ring the bell and leave it at the
Have
door.
you ever come to the door and
I wait
answer?
until I see their car
Drive
drove
off.
away.
Wow. Wow.
I wait till I get a photo. I
When's the
don't
last
want
time you
any
got
human
recognized?
interaction.
When's the last time you got recognized in public?
God. I think I can't think because I have to pee.
Was it by a man or a woman?
It was a man.
Talking to the mic?
It was a man.
Okay, got you. Okay. August 28th, you tweeted, Instagram, quote, Instagram just F me over today. I heard they did that to a lot of performance.
We
What happened? Well, we actually discussed that. Yeah. Yes, we did. So, well, you want to let them know what that was about?
What?
You lost your page, or you posted something?
They suspended my account. There was a photo on there that I logged in and they said something that my profile goes against guidelines, some sexual bullshit or whatever. And then it didn't even like show any photos or anything. It just literally said when I logged in, like, do I want to appeal this decision? So I clicked appeal.
Right.
And then it wanted me to verify my information.
Correct.
So I put in my personal information. And then it said it could take up to 24 days for them to decide if they're going to unlock my account or if they're going to suspend it. I immediately got an email and said that it was suspended. So they didn't do shit. Yeah. So I got upset and I tweeted about it. And then I figured out a way to get it back in like 30 minutes.
August 5th, you tweeted, quote, I'm in my IDGAF.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Era?
What led to that tweet?
Was that August 5th?
Yes, August 5th. What led to that tweet?
I don't have to look at my calendar.
You don't have to. I mean, I got this
Last time I got
information.
recognized, I'm literally gonna have to look at my calendar for that too.
Wait, you document when the last time you got
short-term memory loss. I'm like, what's today?
What, you smoke marijuana?
Yes.
You do? Joints or bongs? What'd you do?
Bongs.
Yeah. You know how to roll a joint?
I only smoke joints if people have them.
You know how to roll a joint?
No.
You should know how to roll your own joint. Nobody taught you to roll a joint? Yeah, you've been around suckers then, honey.
I think they've
Man
taught
ain't show
me,
you
but
how
I
to roll a
just
goddamn
didn't.
joint.
I just didn't do
You know
it.
why a man's supposed to show you how to roll a joint? So when he's riding, you baby roll that joint. And you supposed to fire it up and then pass that mother freaker over here. That's how that works.
Just, like, not motivated.
It sounds like you haven't dealt with much players, real players in the game.
It. Oh, you know what? I probably when was that tweet?
August 5th.
I probably tweeted that because of that bullshit I was going through with that male performer.
What?
Remember you asked me if I would like hook up with male performers on the side?
Okay.
I think that was like where the last straw.
Oh,
And
you
I was
attempted
like,
and okay, got you.
Yeah.
August 3rd, you tweeted, quote, I'm one of the sweetest, meanest girls, but a boss, B-I-T-C-H, yet wrapped up in a mystery. Do you think you can keep up with me? Question mark, end quote. Is that fair to say that most men can't handle the overall package that Chloe Amour brings mentally and physically?
Yes. I think that is true. That's why I date older guys too. I think that's why I date like guys that are like much older than me. Yeah.
But are you physically attracted to them? No.
Yeah.
Unless they keep themselves up to par.
Like,
sometimes, a rare occasion.
It's like when the personality, it brings out the beauty from within kind of thing.
So that's what you find something to grasp on?
Yeah, it's the way that they treat me that I find attractive.
Well, speaking of packages,
It is time to stop the fuckery.
I saw that you worked with Dredd and...
Wait. Am I able to take a bathroom break?
Oh, my God. You're going to be the first person to ever get up and go to the bathroom?
That's
All right.
okay with me.
All right, Chloe Amour, you earned that.
Thank you.
Make sure you use the tissue and wipe your cootie. All right?
Baby wipes.
Don't take too long.
I won't take too long. I'll
All
be
right.
fast.
Okay. No worries. Chloe Amour has officially went to the bathroom. First guest on the Bougie Show to go to the bathroom, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 questions for her before we get to name drop and moment of truth. So hopefully she comes back in a timely manner. She still has watermelons over here, and she didn't cover the top. I'm pretty sure it's dried out. She's quite the character. I hope you guys enjoy this. I am just over here talking my shit right now. And Cliche, you are more than welcome to take a picture of me by myself because Chloe Amour had to go take a pee-pee. And I don't know if we have any wipes in the bathroom, but hopefully she can figure it out and wipe her behind accordingly. And Pierre will just hit a fucking clown drop or whatever the case may be. So I am just going to officially sip my wine and anticipate the joint that I have rolled up already so that I can smoke that weed and eat my Thai food today while I'm in California. And here comes Miss Amour back on the building. Okay, sorry.
Like a quarter of water left, so I pretty much had a whole bottle.
Miss
of
Amour,
water.
you were really quick. I actually thought you were going to take more time than that.
Nah,
Okay, so
I-
I'm glad I didn't bad talk you.
So
Okay,
I'm
good.
like the queen of popping squats.
Yeah, I'm sure
all
you
my
are.
friends know I pee a lot.
Can you put your headphones back on so I can have your undivided attention? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Okay, great. This is going to go down in Bougie Show history that somebody actually got up and said, I have to pee and came back. But you deserve that.
Thanks.
Okay, all right. Now back to the question number 22. Speaking of packages,
Okay.
I saw that you work with Dredd.
Yes.
And we posted a clip when that went stupid viral, and it was about him speaking about not using his penis as a weapon. During your tenure, can you say that most male performers conducted themselves the same way? Not using their penis as a weapon.
What does that mean?
So Dredd was saying, listen, I'm not going to shove my, you know what, in a girl and say, hey, take this. I go feed off of the energy of the woman.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm asking you, can you say that for a lot of the other majority of the other male performers that you performed with, that they had that same approach, or did they use their penis as a weapon?
I think if the performer that they're working with doesn't say something beforehand, then they might. And I'm not saying that every performer does that, because a lot of performers are respectful, but I think there's the assumption that we're doing porn here, that you need to be able to take it all and you want to be like, and it's like, I think if there's not a discussion beforehand, then there could be the assumption that, oh, you know, she knows what I'm packing, like, let's do this. And also because there are going to be some girls that want that and like that and enjoy that, and then there are going to be some girls that might be too intense for them. So I think it's really important to have that discussion before you start doing the scene.
What sexual acts and talents have found their way on your no checklist?
I'm not going to say talents.
You don't have to say their name, but what have they done while they're not on your checklist? You can say that.
You know,
Nobody's gonna
I
who the
actually
hell
don't
that is.
really have a no list.
Okay.
Yeah.
A no list as far as activities, sexual activities. I'm talking
as
about.
far as people.
Yep.
No, I don't really have a no list for people.
So there's no male performers out there that you wouldn't work with,
Pretty-
female performer
I'm
out
pretty
there?
open. I didn't say that.
Okay. So that's what I'm asking you. What did, if the people that you would not perform with, what did they do why you won't perform it? I'm not asking you to say their name. Okay. So you won't even say? Wow.
I'll say what sexual acts I want to do.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. But
What-
you won't say what a performer did?
Oh, what they
'Cause I've
did?
never- yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted
Not
me
the
to
name.
say
No,
their
no, no,
name.
no. 'Cause
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to say what they did.
why not? Every performer says what they did. They just don't say the name.
I'm not
You that?
every performer.
Okay, all right. Is it because you're scared, or are you
No, I just don't like drama.
Okay, I got you. So what won't you do on your next? What sexual activities won't you
I
perform?
will not do fisting. Like,
Okay,
I don't want
copy
to
that.
fist you. I don't want you fisting
Okay.
me.
What else?
Not into that.
Anal?
I've done that.
Okay. What you did with Dredd?
Yeah, we did
did
that
anal?
recently.
Oh, you couldn't take it in the box?
No, we did it.
You did both?
No, we did it in the box.
You did
like before my break, and then
Wait, before your break, before COVID? Wait. You talking
yeah,
about?
like we that's how we met. Was we did it for Jules Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
and then recently we did anal for his site.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
But
Well,
no vagina work.
It was all anal. He wanted
Oh,
to
you can't
focus
take that in the
all
vagina.
on.
Oh, he
No,
tried.
it was just the focus for the scene.
Could you take
was
that in the vagina?
anal.
Okay, you got to think
That's
about it.
what's the crazy part. No. That's what's the crazy part is that when him and I did first work together, and it was a vag scene, I was like, I cannot fit it all the way in, and this has never happened to
Mm-hmm.
me before. And then he was like, it's okay, not everybody can. And I was like, okay. Because I was starting to question myself, like, what the fuck is like.
Why would you question
going on?
yourself? The man.
That's
Shit is
literally
size
never
before.
happened to me before.
But have you dealt with a size like that before?
No.
Okay, so then it's
I always
understandable.
tell people he's the
Under-
biggest.
Are you a
I've
size
ever-
queen?
No.
Okay.
He's,
You don't seem like a size queen.
I'm not. No. No. But it can't be like this.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna feel
That's a
that.
micro.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's gotta be like little something.
There gotta be something there.
Yeah.
If it ain't got the length, it better have some girth, huh?
But to go back to your question,
All right.
no, I couldn't fit Dread all the way in my vagine. He's
Do you have a
But
nickname
he's
for the kitty?
super nice guy.
No, we have to interview him. One of the best interviews I've had.
No, I don't have a name for it.
Thank you.
It's Chloe.
Oh, you call it Chloe? You call it CA?
I don't call it anything.
Nothing?
I call it my vagina. My pussy. Cat.
All right.
Kitty.
I
I'm just
consider you
what
to,
am I allowed to not say?
no, you're allowed to do your thing. I consider you to be a vet in the adult film industry. Is there truly life after porn?
Absolutely. There's so many performers that you've seen, you know, transcend and like do other things, whether it's settling down with the family and kind of just like going into hiding, you know, closing that chapter, or they expand and, you know, become, I guess, more of an internet sensation. It just depends on the person. But yeah, there is. There's a lot of discrimination, but I mean, this industry is like what you make out of it, you know, and it's not for everybody.
Clearly.
And a lot of people don't last, which is why I think it's important to take a break. I mean, I do applaud people who go from day one till infinity, but I think people can get burnt out really easily because there's not really a mentorship in this industry.
I asked a female performer. I had a brain fart today, and I asked a female performer, was she a transsexual? But I meant to say pansexual. But I just had a brain fart, and instead of saying, and she answered it, but that's not what I meant. I would have preferred her to say, you know, do you mean pansexual? And but she said she didn't feel no kind of way about it because I sent her a message, hey, listen, apologies. I didn't, you know, it was truly an accident, brain fart.
Yeah.
And are you a pansexual? That's the reason why I brought that up.
So that means, again,
You do,
like, I
you
don't
deal
look
with
at
every,
gender
yeah,
or
exactly.
anything.
You can
I
keep
don't
it
think
real.
I am.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
I appreciate the honesty. If you could, now we're gonna get to some real talk. Your thoughts when you see performers come and go, because you've been in the game for so long, knowing that their content will remain forever. What goes through your mind?
I mean, a part of me, like, I guess I empathize with them a little bit depending on how long they lasted. So say, for example, if it was somebody who was only in for a month or 3 months, and like I kind of know a little bit about what they went through, I don't want to say I feel bad for them, but I empathize with them because let's say, for example, this is a 19-year-old girl who knows nothing, which I knew nothing
Right,
about what I was
exactly.
getting myself into.
Exactly.
And then she was probably taken advantage of, which is why she decided she did not want to do that. You don't really realize that, yeah, that's just going to be out there forever and you're just going to have to live with it. So I think I just like empathize with it more. But then I've seen people, you know, they just go on with their lives, you know. So
If you could change one thing about the adult film industry, what would that be?
maybe that there should be some sort of like more of a mentorship, like more of people looking out for each other, guidance. I think there should be more guidance. Yeah.
That's 100. We applaud that. Goddammit. That's right. If you could take one thing back from your adult career so far, what would that be?
One thing back,
Yep.
just one.
One thing that you've done or been involved in or whatever. If you could take back one thing. What would
Probably
that
trusting the wrong people.
be? Say that one more time.
Probably trusting the wrong
Oh,
people.
that's 100. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
100. Oh, wow. Yeah, you have to go through it to learn, huh?
Yeah.
How do you feel about female performers calling out creeps in the industry as of late?
It's none of my business.
So you're politically correct. That's what you do.
I mean,
Because you have a platform where your opinion, your word matters. And if you see people moving unaccordingly in something that you're involved in, something that you're passionate about, don't you feel like with that audience, with that platform you have, that you should make your presence felt? Or you're just about the business? And I'm asking you from a safe space.
I don't like drama.
And that's understandable. But the real is the real. What needs to be said has to be said. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah, I respect what everybody wants to say. There's her truth, his truth. There's theirs truth, whoever's truth, and then there's the real shit that happened.
Okay.
So I wasn't there. I don't know what happened.
I feel you.
You know,
play the game
I'm
how
a
it goes.
neutral party.
Play the game how it
Unless
goes.
I have had a personal experience with whoever
you
is
stay
being
out of that.
accused,
I got you.
then I'll know like yeah, there's some shady shit
We called
going
it.
on. But if I don't know anything about the situation, I'm just going based off of hearsay.
Right.
I'm a neutral party. Like, I don't want to get involved.
So we call that politics as usual. So you just, I get it.
It's not that I don't want to stand up for somebody. It's just I don't know the situation. I shouldn't get involved.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, like.
I understand that, but and that's different strokes for different folks. You can't expect everybody to be outspoken. Some people aren't like that, and you have to respect that. You have to accept that. What does your audience appreciate most about Chloe Amour?
My authenticity.
As far as what, as a performer, or?
As a performer and a person. You know, I feel like when fans have come across me, they're pleasantly surprised because they don't expect how nice I am to them.
Are you nice?
Yes.
Okay.
Didn't you read my
You're
tweet?
nice to me, but
You read the tweet, right?
yeah.
Sweetest, meanest girl.
But you got sweetest, and then you got meanest running behind
Yeah,
it.
you
So
don't
therefore,
want to piss me off.
yeah, no, I get it. I can see it in the eyes. I mean, you said you were petty, and I've interviewed.
No, not petty anymore.
No, I'm saying you said you were
At one
petty.
point.
Yeah, so therefore, but what was in you is still always in you. You can always go back and find it if you need to, right? Is that fair? Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tell me about a location where you were sexually active that you never imagined would happen.
There's a lot.
You ever had sex in a Maybach?
No.
You ever had sex on a rooftop
Yes.
with people watching?
Yes.
Did you get a high off of that?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so you didn't get a high because you would have remembered.
I mean, it was a good time. It was an orgy. So there's a lot going on.
Okay. You've done gangbangs?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
So you're contemplating?
That
it, or
would be
you
the
want-
final chapter for me.
Ooh, how many?
No more than 5
What's the go-to meal after you finish a shoot?
carbs.
Just anything with carbs to get your energy up?
Gosh, yeah. So bread or pasta, pizza.
If Chloe Amour could spend one day as another human being, who would that be and why?
J-Lo.
J-Lo. Why? Because she's a MILF out here, a cougar out here looking as good as a 25-year-old? Is that why?
Yeah, probably.
So you just like the way she keeps herself up and still competing?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, she's multifaceted. You know, she's very strong, beautiful. Just good role model, and she knows what it's like to go from the bottom to the top. And I like her swag. So yeah.
End goal for Chloe Amour.
No, just being happy.
Just to be happy.
Just live as long as possible and be happy. Keep good
All right.
people around me. Like I said, money comes and goes. I don't care about fame. I just want to have good energy and good people around me, and just keep myself like stable, whether that's like in all areas, financially, mentally.
So you
like,
do it for the money. You can keep the fame. You'd rather be a rich nobody than broke with a name?
Yeah. Hell yeah. You don't live in LA, but the people
been
that have
out
the
here a few
most
times.
money don't look like they
Yeah.
have money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes.
I'd be one of those. Like, I'd look like a bum, but
You
then
won't
be
look
like
a bum.
sitting
Well,
on
you
a
already
bill.
been seen by millions of people, so I'm pretty sure that's not gonna
I'm
work.
very incognito. I actually
Yeah.
purposely
You still been seen by
don't want to
millions,
get recognized.
but you've still been seen by millions of people. I understand you might look a little bit different when you're performing than opposed to going to get coffee from Starbucks.
I will wear sweats and like glasses.
With no bra, right? That's how y'all do it out here. No bra.
I just
walking
don't
your
like
dog.
wearing bras.
Yes. How did I know? See, I figured out this already. Name drop. I'm going to say 3 names, 2 from the adult film industry and 1 from a well-known figure in society.
Okay.
And you will give me your first thought as I say their name. If you choose not to say anything about them, you can say pass. Are you ready? Okay. First name, Maximo Garcia.
Hot,
Okay.
strong,
Okay. What else?
sexy,
Okay. All right. Well, hot and sexy.
Sweet.
Okay.
spicy.
You shot a scene with him?
We did a BJ scene for OnlyFans, and the reason was
He didn't knock you down?
He wanted to, but I had just gotten my IUD switched out.
What's that?
So
I know I've heard that before, but just elaborate.
it's birth control.
Okay.
But it's inside.
You on birth control? Okay. So you do cream pies?
No.
Oh,
Well, yes.
okay.
We need to pass on that question.
you
That's a complicated
Okay,
question.
so you didn't let him go to Pound. You didn't let him go to Pound Town.
So we had that scheduled, and I was told by my GYN that it probably wasn't a good idea. Like, I could have sex, but it probably wasn't a good idea. The gynecologist.
Oh, okay,
It was the same day I got my IUD.
Okay, got you.
So I was still bleeding from the procedure, and it possibly could have been painful. So I told him, I was like, I'm still down to do the collab, but it's gonna have to just only be a blowjob. So yeah, he wanted to. I mean, obviously.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah. So.
Sucking the woody and then he don't get to get the cootie. That's pretty.
Yeah,
hard
he actually
on the
said
hand.
like, I don't really come from blowjobs. I was like, well, you haven't had mine, so.
Did you make him get to the promised land?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Did you swallow?
No.
Okay. Cali Roses.
Beautiful, sweet, funny, good time. I love her. Yeah. I get to spend quite a bit of time with her because we happen to be in LA around the same times. Not this trip, but yeah, she's a good time.
Adam Sandler.
I love Adam Sandler. He's one of my favorite comedians for sure. My favorites are fucking Billy Madison, The Wedding Singer, Funny People. Turkey. Yeah, I mean, I love comedians, so yeah.
Is making you laugh is the easiest way to get to the panties? Okay, gotcha. All right, moment of truth.
Making me laugh if you have a really nice smile.
And a black card?
The black card gets the pussy wet, I guess.
I'm sure it does. Chloe, you're more in the goddamn building.
I'm sorry.
All right, moment of truth.
But I'm not.
All right, we're going to do moment of truth and then we're going to wrap this up.
Okay.
That's when I state
Because I have to
things.
pee again.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
You're going to wait these 10 questions, okay? All
Okay.
right. You got to be a big girl. Put your big girl panties on. Let's go. All right, I'm going to state things. If what I state is true, you say true. If what I state is false, you say false, and you can choose to elaborate. And if it's something you choose not to answer, you can say pass. All right?
Okay.
Most men prefer the no bush.
I don't know.
Okay.
Whoops. I don't know what the
So-
answer to that is.
Okay. In your personal life, you don't know neither? It's never been brought up?
I don't prefer bush.
Okay.
I don't have one.
Okay. Never had one?
I had one before.
And as an adolescent, well, I don't need to hear all that. That's a little too much information. You've experienced sexism on set before?
Maybe.
Maybe is all you gonna give me?
Yeah.
How many interviews you done in your life?
Too many to count, probably.
You couldn't walk the next day after getting knocked down.
Anal.
Wait. I'm trying to figure out how to process that. Wait. I don't understand. Please elaborate. I'm dumbing down right now.
Wait,
Tell me.
ask the question again.
You couldn't walk the next day after getting pounded out on set.
It was an anal day.
It was an anal set. Oh, so you couldn't sit down?
My butthole swells up after every anal scene.
Was
so.
it a regular?
It's always porn dicks. I don't do anal in my
Okay.
personal life.
When's the last time you have sex off camera?
Off camera? Let's see. Well, I've been working every day.
You work every day?
I have been since I've been back.
And how long have you been back?
I've been back since mid-July.
And you've been working every single day?
Pretty much almost every day.
So what are you doing about vagina maintenance then?
Salt baths,
Do Kegel?
like Epsom salt baths.
I asked you this before,
I'm
but are you
tight.
doing Kegel?
I do Kegels, but like I'm
Shooting every
I'm
day.
tight.
Doesn't the vagina loosen up after a certain point in time? So you got July.
I think the
August,
vagina
now it's-
gets used to like big dicks, but like it doesn't mean it's like loose.
Got you.
The last time I had sex off camera, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I gotta look at my calendar because I put that shit in there. I put the date, like who I'm meeting up with, like in my. I literally have to have everything in my.
People that's
calendar.
not in the industry.
Yeah, I don't. I only date civilians.
Oh, you don't date
We
nobody
have
in the
that.
industry.
We have that.
Yeah, we did. We
conversation?
did have that conversation.
Because
But you're saying it on the record.
The only 3 times out of being in this industry off and on for 10 years, the only 3 times I fucked around with male performers on the side is all drama.
I agree.
Always.
I understand that.
Yeah.
When it's time for, damn, you've had a performance.
So, yeah, no, I gotta, like, do you want me to look at my calendar?
No, you don't have to look at your calendar. I take your word. You've had a performer attempt to take you home after a shoot recently? Since you came back in, or they already know who you are?
Say that again.
You've had a performer attempt to take you home after a shoot recently.
So I don't think they physically attempt to.
Right.
I think that they have a conversation,
And then
like
see
that
if you
they
bite?
want to try to like, you know, take me to dinner and then like.
You ain't doing that.
As long as I know that there's like a boundary there and it's just like friends, I'll go to dinner.
If it's the photographer, would you let him take you home?
to fuck,
The videographer?
No.
Okay.
No.
Not to fuck, just to hang out after.
Oh, to hang out? I'm okay with hanging out.
And go get some drinks?
I don't drink.
Go
I'm a
smoke a bud?
mocktail. I'm totally down to smoke. Yeah.
So they want to smoke a little joint?
Yeah, for sure.
And then they say, oh, me so horny, you down?
No.
Okay.
You
all right.
paying me? Being honest.
Okay. We applaud that, goddammit. When it's time for a money shot to the face, you get nervous it's going to land in your eye.
You know what happens before a pop shot? If we break before a pop shot, I will literally look at them and I say, if it's going to be a facial pop, I'm saying you would.
Do you take the penis and like put it right next to your cheek so it doesn't have the opportunity to shoot up in your eye?
So if they're jerking a pop, obviously I can't do
Right.
that. I like lift up. And I close my eye. And I stick out my tongue. And then I just wait until feel it. And then if I feel that it didn't get in the eye area, then I'll open. But if it got in the eye area, I won't open my eye.
You enjoy rimming men. I get a lot of complaints about men not knowing how to clean their buttholes. That's clearly a concern for you. But you still enjoy rimming men?
That's why I won't do rim jobs, is because did he clean? Like, I'm not sticking my tongue in his asshole if he, like, it's.
You put a dildo in a man's booty?
Did
a strap on?
I've done pegging scenes, like, back
Do you
in
think
the
that they're
day.
fruity? The men?
The guy who was,
He was fruity?
he was bi.
Yeah, sugar in his tank? Could you date a man that wanted you to put your finger in their butt?
Yes.
You could. What about a dildo?
I'd be open to that.
You
I think
wouldn't-
I would have fun doing
You wouldn't
that.
trust, but you wouldn't trust
I
them
feel
like out in the field?
I would be the man in the relationship if
Oh,
he let me
fuck.
fuck his
It is
ass.
time to stop the
So you feel
fuckery.
like, okay, so then you wouldn't want that then? Oh, you're dumb?
I'm open to that,
Okay,
actually.
alright.
I think that would be fun.
If a man attempts to eat you out the first time y'all had sex, he's nasty in your mind.
No.
Okay. So that's false. Remember, this is true or false.
Yeah, so false.
You've gotten burned as a performer.
Yeah.
Chlamydia?
Gonorrhea? We're not going into
Okay,
details.
all right, cool. So you're just going to say true and that's that.
False.
All right, Chloe Amour, we appreciate you joining us. I want you to look into the camera and let them know what we can expect from you and something rare about you that we don't know.
Oh, man, I'm always getting put on the spot. My brain, like, shuts
Okay,
down.
so what
Okay.
can we expect from you
What
coming
was the
soon?
question again?
What can we expect from you coming soon? Please
Okay.
look in the camera and let them know.
I have a bunch of stuff coming out for like Vixen Media Group, browsers, so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be feature dancing in New York at Sapphire 39 on September 23rd. I have a lot of new spicy content coming out on my OnlyFans, and then something people don't know about
Something
me.
rare about you.
Something rare.
Besides
I'm
you still having a
shy.
black card. You shy.
Yeah. I still get nervous in front of the camera to take pictures. Video, I'm fine. I don't
You're
know.
not going to get
it's
nervous when
weird.
we go take pictures. You shouldn't. We just had a whole
That's
hour
what's
plus
weird.
interview, so you
I
shouldn't
actually,
be nervous.
what's weird is I'm more comfortable taking pictures in front of the camera when I'm naked.
I believe that. That makes sense because that's what you do.
Yeah. But I'm actually really shy, and I don't know if it's rare being an introvert, but I feel like I'm
You're an
dominant. I'm
introvert?
dominantly an introvert, and I feel like people don't see that. Yeah. I'm like a homebody.
I believe
Is
that.
rare?
I believe
don't know.
that. No, that's not
What's
rare. That's not rare.
What would be a rare? Can you give me an example?
Give me another rare. Like, I don't know. You like to cock one leg up while you using Hitachi or some shit. I don't know. You like to play video games. I don't know. You like to go on online. You like to go on dating websites and be a character, and you're a predator, and you like to hunt men that don't know no better, and you take advantage of them. I don't know. Tell me something.
So I don't know if this is rare. This is more of like a kink something people probably wouldn't know about me, and I've actually never told anybody this. But so I like to watch gay porn.
Women gay porn?
Guys.
Oh wow. Oh, wow.
Trannies.
Well, you get turned on from that?
I kind of do.
Or just intriguing?
That's why you were asking me about the pegging thing.
Yeah.
So that's something. No, I've never told anybody that. So I don't. Yeah.
So that is rare.
Nobody.
Because I don't think I've ever had a female performer tell me that they like watching gay men porn.
Normal porn just doesn't do it for me because I could look at it and I just already know what's going on, especially if it's mainstream. And even if it's amateur, I'm just kind of like.
You recognize penis without seeing the face?
No, I don't. No, I'm not that descriptive.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't even recognize a guy that I fucked stick. I'm not memorizing what their dicks.
Are you ready to go take some pictures and do this B-roll in these drops? Because
he's ready to smoke his weed.
Yes. So you know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Chloe Amour joining us on the Bougie Show. We appreciate it. It wasn't that bad. You were a little concerned about being pressured, but it wasn't that bad, right?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Okay. So you okay? You're content?
No, it was great.
Okay, great.
It was great.
I appreciate you coming
just
through.
Don't like my pee breaks, but it's okay.
It's okay. I mean, you're the first person to ever do it, but I made it work while you were gone. I talked a little shit,
I
but you'll be
appreciate
all right.
it. You don't want me to pee on myself.
I need to go whistle myself, so let's wrap this up and then go take
Okay,
some pictures so they can
bye.
anticipate your interview coming through. Plus, the photographer and cinematographer is ready to get to that part.
Okay, thanks.
Say bye, Chloe.
Bye.
You're not gonna wave?
Again.
Just pull your black card out then, goddammit.
It's like in my souvenir
That's all right.
box
I didn't
at
mean that
home. Do
literally.
you want me to send a photo of it to you?
You're okay.
But then
That's
you'll
not
know my
gonna do
legal name,
anything
so
for me. No, and I don't need
that's
to know
why I
your
haven't
legal
posted
name.
it publicly.
Chloe Amour joining us on the Bougie Show. We wish you the best in your future endeavors and continue to kill the game.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm really happy that y'all invited me on the show. And I'm excited to see how it comes out, hear how it comes out, make me look good.
It's gonna be special.
Make me sound
Well,
good.
you're gonna look good.
Look, see? Make me sound
Let's
good.
go take some pictures.
Okay,
You ready?
bye.
And you better not be nervous. We are checking out Chloe Amour in the building. It's the Bougie Show, y'all.
Bye.
You know you fried, right? You are fried.